Hello! My name is Sarah Almeida, and I'm a sophomore in the academies at New Milford High School, and this is my Marking Period 3 project on creativity. And we had a choice of whatever format we wanted, so I thought it should be creative and something I really enjoy doing. So you all get to watch a video of me doodling and talking about it for the next 5 minutes. Wow! Yay! I hope you enjoy it. So question 1. What is my creative medium? A lot of people, if you know me, might think that I'd say art, but I don't actually think that's the case. I'd say thought is my creative medium. And I guess that's a little abstract and weird, so I'm gonna have to explain that. So let me explain. When I say art, I don't mean the arts, I mean visual art, like the Mona Lisa by Da Vinci. Or when I say design, I don't mean moving furniture inside your house, I mean the flying machine sketches by Da Vinci. And some people are really into making really pretty pictures of fruit bowls or landscapes and snowy mountaintops. I know my sister really likes illustration, but that's not really me. I'm more about saying, what if there was a dog and he was made of fruit and he had fruit-based superpowers? And this is the idea. Deep inside my head, and I draw it on a piece of paper and I show it to you and say, whoa, fruit dog, that's so cool. And suddenly this idea from inside my head, it traveled using the paper as a form of communication to your head. So then you say, oh my gosh, what if Fruit Dog had a friend named Veggie Cat? And you draw it on a piece of paper and I say, whoa, that's so cool, that's exactly what a vegetable cat would look like, let's make a thing. And this is killing two birds with one stone, because it's the answer to the next question. When do I feel the most inspired? When I collaborate with someone like that. And then this idea from deep inside my head travels through a piece of paper or a drawing or just words to somebody else's head. And then suddenly we're trading back and forth and there's this whole brainstorm of ideas that creates this huge mess of awesome. And that just makes me so happy, and I think creation like that is a big part of being human. Question 3. What stifles my creativity? When I make the mistake of believing in limits, or that I need to impress or please other people. Like the video states, society tends to tell us that there's a one right answer to a question, and it's at the back of the book and looking at it is cheating. I'm stifling my own creativity when I start to believe that something I create has to fit other people's standards, when it has to be that correct answer at the back of the book and anything else is wrong. Even if it's a little harsh and very Pink Floyd of him to say, I think Ken Robinson is correct in saying that school systems tend to resemble industrial age factory systems. It's like a creativity stifling machine that takes in these confident children capable of divergent thinking, and although education works for some people, it leaves others feeling like they have much lower self-esteem and less capacity for imagination, and they should really be doing the exact opposite. But, well, I'll get on that later. What I have to constantly remind myself to say is, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be realistic. It doesn't have to obey the laws of physics, be socially acceptable, fit inside the lines. Here's a relevant quote. You have your way, I have my way. As far as the right way, the correct way, the only way, it doesn't exist. That's by Friedrich Nietzsche. Speaking of relevant quotes, let's answer the next question. Someone whose creativity I admire, how they inspire me, and why. These are some quotes taken from a speech by Neil Gaiman. You might know him as the author of Coraline. Life is sometimes hard, and when things get tough, this is what you should do. Make good art. I'm serious. Husband runs off with a politician? Make good art. IRS on your trail? Make good art. Cat exploded? Make good art. Somebody on the internet thinks what you do is stupid or evil or it's all been done before? Make good art. Probably things will work out somehow, but that doesn't matter. Do only what you do best. Make good art. Make it on the good days too. We're in a transitional world right now. If you're in any kind of artistic field, nobody knows what the landscape will look like 2 years from now, let alone a decade away, which is, on the one hand, intimidating, and on the other, immensely liberating. You can be as creative as you need to be to get your work seen. Make interesting mistakes, make amazing mistakes, make glorious and fantastic mistakes, break rules, leave the world more interesting for your being here. Make good art. And that, folks, is why I love Neil Gaiman. I mean, I went through a phase where I was obsessed with Coraline, but this speech, those words, make good art, they're my life's motto. my mantra, 3 words I couldn't live without. If you have time, please look up Neil Gaiman's Keynote Address 2012 to see the whole speech. A lot of the ideas remind me of The Element and Out of Our Minds, and if you're like me, maybe it'll even change your life. Okay, final question. Explain what you believe schools need to do better for students to promote and enhance their creativity. Well, here's something. I think we need to do away with ranking systems. I hate grades. I hate rankings, I hate the honor roll, which is a little snooty to say, but it's the principle I dislike. To go back to the factory metaphor, it's like getting quality checked and stamped. Grade A student, grade B student, grade C student. When you're told what you are from a young age, you believe it. I know so many people who still cry over their grades as if a C on a biology test actually decides that they'll never get into a college or have a job or support a family. Why do students cram or cheat on tests? Because we're made to be more concerned about grades than we are about actually learning. Instead, school should make us more excited to learn about new things and about ourselves and to discover what we're really capable of doing, because that's what the world needs right now. If you plan on being anything less than what you are capable of being, you will probably be unhappy all the days of your life. Abraham Maslow. Don't know that guy, but smart words. To conclude, I've discovered that I really want to do game design because I feel like video games are the platform where my ideas can really be limitless. Thank you so much for your attention and for putting up with my voice for so long. For this project, I used my graphics tablet, Bamboo Pad by Wacom, which is a software that came with my tablet, iMovie, and the song Dawn Metropolis by Anna Managuchi. Love that band. Okay, get out there, make some good art, and thanks! Bye!